I have a very important information for the Secret Service, the FBI, the CIA. For those who cannot see spiritually, you don't know what is going on. 90% of the heaven angels came to guide me here. After they came to guide me, the remain that was left in the heavens was equalizer to the forces, was twice the number of the forces of Lucifer, the forces Lucifer have on earth. Lucifer went there, and because Lucifer was a general, there was no quarreling or fighting. So Lucifer Morningstar have taken over as a king regent in heaven. I repeat, as a king regent in heavens. So some of the angels living among the Secret Service, the FBI, the CIA, are saying Lucifer have invaded heaven. The fighting that happened was a misunderstanding between brothers. That happened all the time. So I consider it taking over of a king regent. Yahweh and Lucifer have no argument, no argue. Secondly, there are some group of farmers in Ghana deceiving the US government. They are my family members. Those people are suspects, they are criminals. Because I don't have allies with the Ghana police, that is why they are still alive. They murdered my mother with a pillow, with cold blood, and broke her jaw. And they accused me for it, that I use her for money rituals. They believe the money the CIA, the Secret Service, pay me is the source of that money rituals. They are enemies of the king of the forces from other world. And again, if I have a contract with the US government, the Chinese, the Japanese, and the countries that have classified collaboration with the forces from other world, it got nothing to do with any family member, anyone calling himself family, hometown person, or any nonsense. So no one should entertain them. They are enemies of the seven kingdoms, the kingdom from heaven coming to take over earth. They use witchcraft, blaspheming. They are using witchcraft to parasite respect. They are not my family. I don't know them. They are my worst enemies. They murdered my mom in cold blood. That time I went to the Aferi hospital. I wanted to do postmortem and send them to court. It's the mortuary man who told me the woman is old, so I should let it go. So if any country is entertaining them, they are cursed. They are the same people who blaspheme against the aliens, trying to fulfill alien invasion prophecy. The aliens know them as their enemy. Joe Bedin have been communicating with them. The Constitution of the United States allow the one true king with the all-seeing eye to intervene if the president is making a mistake. Even for the president to resign from power. Because the United States plan is to unite the whole universe, the whole cosmos, and bring the superpower to US. We have one person that the aliens nail to, and is the most expensive treasure of the United States. That is why the debt US own, the money spent on my classified collaboration is more than the debt US is owing. Those farmers believe the Ghanaian footballers can obtain knowledge from me through witchcraft. So they design witchcraft conspiracy that when I forget something, it will give their footballers knowledge. The Ghana Blaster, from sports minister to the bench, they are people who know spirituality. So my question is, if they know I can help them in their football, why do they travel overseas to search for a coach? No one should entertain those people. They are not my family, they are not my friends, they are not my allies. They are my enemies. Any country entertaining them, if the aliens arrive, that country will be invaded. Both children and adults will be slaughtered to death without any mercy or torture, just like the way they didn't show any mercy or torture to me. Secondly, there are some group of fraudsters using my name to dupe people online. I haven't sent anyone to collect money from anyone. If I have a contract with someone, I'm using the Ghana police as example. The Inspector General of Police, Akufu Dampare, is an IGP appointed by the President of Ghana. If you are an IGP, no family member of yours have a right to go and say this person is from my hometown. This person is my family member. So the money in his account, I need percentage. And they keep on making threats. They will damage my eye. They will shoot me if the U.S. government don't pay them. United States don't negotiate with terrorists, and Joe Biden have been entertaining them. This is a third world country. Ghana is a third world country. If they think those people are a threat, we have to let Akufo-Addo handle the situation. I'm not close to the Ghana security. If not, I would have handled this situation a long time ago. No security in Ghana. Family members go to the police administration to demand his salary. It's not done anywhere. If you are a police commander, your family members cannot go to the police administration and say, this person is my family member. This person is my relative. This person is from my hometown with me. So his salary, give me half. It is not done anywhere in the world. And they are threatening the U.S. government. I know that is why Donald Trump, Putin, and the rest are not talking. But who are they? This is a third world country. A country that cannot manufacture toothbrush, toothpaste, baby diaper, sanitary pad. They use witchcraft, that they are using the witchcraft to parasite respect. I'll come together with them. If I'm a security man, it's a private work. I'm a classified agent. It's my private work between me and the government. They got nothing to do with anyone calling himself family. If they are Joseph or Jacob, I don't give a fuck. We work for the good of the country, not the religious belief of somebody. Supreme Leader brought his daughter to Ghana spiritually. I collected money from his father and his father before him that they believe I'm an avatar. And if you know Asian story, when an avatar is born, the Fire Nation want him, the Earthbenders want him, everyone want him. So they paid me to form a bloodline with their family. Supreme Leader brought his daughter and they introduced a dog witch in Ghana who is a nurse called Hannah Opon, that his son should marry Supreme Leader's daughter. It's a parasite belief. There was a time I was doing a business, a land transaction with Osei Kwame Despite, the CEO of Despite Group of Companies. The time I was doing that transaction, we sold the land in Jolo. That cost $2.2 million. They told me they would give me an amount of $200,000. I went there and they told me they would give me the old currency, 45,000 Ghana cedis, which is 450 million old currency. I didn't collect the money because the land was not for me. Later on, I was selling my land in Kumasi, Upper Trapa, Tanoso, where they prepare palm wine. Osei Kwame Despite sent his people with the goat witches, the cyber fraudsters, to dupe me on the land. I was selling the land with an amount of $100,000. They fraud me that they will give me $6,000. They paid $4,000, and the remaining $2,000 they gave it to someone called a Subontin, believing it's a form of a cyber fraud. All that they are doing that because, according to them, they say they want a war with the U.S. government. So they are using me as a host. Wherever business they have is between them. I'm a classified agent. I rule aliens. And Ghana and Africa countries, they don't have space program. So Joe Biden should stop entertaining them. I'm not happy on the way we have given those farmers platform, saying they are using witchcraft animals on my face spiritually to parasite respect. They are not my family. I don't know them from anywhere. They say I'll come and form peaceful alliance with them. They murdered my mom with a pillow. They struck my dad with a car, and they are making mockery of his death, even the crutches that he was using, saying they have killed one of my brothers, so they will give his baggy jeans that he was wearing to me spiritually, and I'll follow and all sorts of things. The day I'll get access to the Ghana Police Administration, I'll burn them alive. And any country working together with them, if the aliens arrive and take over, both children and adults will be slaughtered without mercy or quarter. If they are threatening to shoot me, Joe Biden should not give them anything. U.S. security, we don't negotiate with terrorists. You murdered my mom with a pillow, you are looking for my properties, misbehaving with witchcraft snakes that they are parasiting knowledge. I'm not their brother, I'm not one of them. Do I look like a snake? Do I look like a wizard? Do I look like a parasite? So Joe Biden, Donald Trump, putting the countries synchronizing themselves with them should put immediate stop to it as soon as possible. I'm not happy with it. They say they have snakes to parasite knowledge for themselves. One is a rat which they call her Masamoa. The rest are snakes and the rest. The work I do is my personal business. It's got nothing to do with anyone from my hometown. They call that town Santiachim Dampong. That town is full of policemen. Why don't they go to the policemen working there and demand money from their salary? I'm not happy with what Joe Biden is doing with those people. If the aliens come, I don't care the amount US spend on me. They are already here. If Joe Biden don't want me to betray US, he should put immediate stop in working with them. Or else, if the cryptorians arrive, any country working with those people who murdered my mom with cold blood, both children and adults will be slaughtered to death without any mercy nor torture. There are many policemen from Asante Achim Dampong. I have not seen any family member of them going to the police administration to demand their salary, to demand money. There are many policemen in Dampong, Asante Achim Dampong, who work in the US. I have not seen their family members demanding money. And that they are nonsense, that they say, wherever I say, they say you are lying. I'm not a witch. I don't practice witchcraft. No one can bring peace between me and my mother's killers. When I was in school, because I was investigating drug dealers as a classified agent, they were exchanging guns with me, even when I was a student. My schoolmates and my headmistress are witnesses. I work for the good of the country, not the good of witches. So I need immediate stop to that. Thank you.